you don't pause it right now, so make sure you out. Come make this video and smash that like button. Please, thank you, subscribe, especially if you're new, and turn that gray button blue. Listen, San Antonio Express in the building, man, and Coach Rock.
And Charles Davis.
We got the Dick Eaters.
Coach, thank you very
Dick
much.
Eater 1,
the
Dick Eater 2.
National Football League,
one white guy, one black guy.
Sports. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sports.
Who we even
Both
playing
teams
again?
made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Oakland Raiders and the San Antonio Express.
It's the rematch. Just the rematch, baby. We came again. Oh, I should pick kickers.
The final playoff push is upon us. It's week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. That'll be taken in the end zone.
Ooh, get off me.
And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he'd taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And they'll be led out by their quarterback and none other than Cam Newton.
And he is hot, hot. Yeah, okay, so there's a blemish in there, right? He did throw one interception in the last game.
But 5 touchdown passes.
Okay, that's the offset you want.
I say bench him. 5 touchdowns, 1 interception.
You are tough, Coach. I thought the ratio was if you got to 3-1, your quarterback was operating at peak efficiency. 5-1.
And a win.
And a win.
18 yards started out.
Keep throwing it.
This drive starting off on the right foot. 18 yards. From up near the 40 now after the big play to start. Here's another 1st and 10.
20.
Here's Newton.
Come on, boy.
He's got a first down at some at midfield. And he's got it across the 50 to the 47-yard line. That's a gain of 14. And early on, they're picking up right where they left off last week.
And I know a lot of coaches say each game is its own. You don't really have carryover. This feels like carryover. So much confidence from the previous game that they're using to their advantage now.
And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Call it a gain of 14 for the second play in a row. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Newton now to throw. And this one complete to Will Fuller.
I'm about to say,
he's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. 12 more yards there and another first down.
Express, you heard.
On 1st and 10, Newton. It's complete to
Good
Fuller.
catch.
And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down.
Boys up front making a block.
And here's a look at the offense's starting unit.
Cool, very funny.
Pouncey's one of the best centers in the league. And to me, he helped usher in that new wave of centers. Agile, able to get to the second level and block people downfield, able to pull like a guard and get out in front of ball carriers, and pass protects really well, helps keep his quarterbacks clean.
On 2nd down,
get in there. I'll try to hit that.
He'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. And now it looks like we're going to get a timeout here. We've got a man shaken up. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break.
Somebody better get open.
Newton on 3rd down. And that will be incomplete.
We taking a kick, man.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful
How
arm
long
is
he
the
gonna be out
number one thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps to have the big gun. In this case,
we need him for playoffs, y'all. Need him.
Even though they didn't find the end zone, they have to be pretty pleased with how they moved the ball on the ground, because we know that that was one of their big goals in this game.
And that really goes through the entire offense, because when you're running the ball effectively, just about everyone's involved. It's not just the guy carrying the football. It's everyone blocking for him, both inside and on the perimeter.
Derrick Carr, we coming for you. 5 or less interceptions, we on home. Yep, see? Less than 5. We on them.
That was a solid performance last week, wasn't it? 2 touchdowns, no interceptions, ran the team well.
All right, everybody in right
the ball game. Bottom line, may not have been earth-shattering, but it didn't need to be.
Carr and the Raiders come up 1st and 10.
Already said.
Goes down.
Too fast. Might change all their numbers up soon. I love them 90s on them.
Like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. To throw, it's Carr.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
Incomplete.
He almost had to help on that.
Hold on to that one, and it's third down. A look now at the Oakland
Ronnie
offense.
Hudson familiar, Trent Brown familiar.
It's going to be so important in this game because we saw the sack a minute or so ago.
I don't see nobody
They've
else.
got to be able to give their guy time to throw. That means communication.
I don't see nobody else
and being
willingly
physical
just
is
going.
vital. Otherwise, this could be a long game.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Shotgun now for Carr.
Ooh, fucked him right up.
Back at his own 7.
He fucked him right up.
Third and long, defense with no fear.
Our defense is amazing, man. Set king, man.
Really good about the guys
right around the edge.
But the biggest one is they think
nobody
the pressure
open.
will get there before he has a chance to find an open
He would have had
receiver.
11 down the field if he had one more block. No, that was way too quick. Way too quick. We're not worried about nothing like that because our defense gonna hold it down, man. So I don't mind punting. Just playing the season. Winning all my points.
On the return,
why he roll? I had the whole lot.
When it's said and done, it's a 58-yard punt, and the offense will take over with a new set of downs.
I feel like they left side's weak. Watch the boot. Watch this.
Now the
right up the middle.
Here for Phillip Lindsay.
61. If he was going to hit that hole like that, I would have let you get the line back there. My running backs, all that. I don't care what nobody
Tremendous
said.
blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better
Too many people on this
giving him a whole
line,
lot
though.
of credit and thanking him for that much space to rumble.
Newton on first down.
Ah, I seen him slipping that down too. We got it though.
Able to record his 5th
sack of the
season.
I got nervous. I got nervous. I got nervous.
Nobody there to stop him.
I got nervous for no reason.
And touchdown.
I was nervous for no apparent reason just now, and he just threw a dot.
76 yards.
Bench press work.
And his guys find a way to stretch that lead. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but
33 got killed himself tonight.
Those are the plays they dream of.
Correct.
Sorry, man.
Counts. All right, because
They gotta go, man. We're playing more conservative.
done in Big Sky country. Aren't any speed limits out there?
My boys all getting a rep up right now.
Extra point right down the middle.
People need everybody healthy for the playoffs. We gonna win it all. Niggas just gotta get healthy.
This will be taken in at the 1.
Niggas gotta get on some more healthy
And
shit.
not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. And now Oakland ready to take the field. And on the first drive, 3 and out. I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically, what I've heard from guys and what I remember from
some
playing,
niggas was
if you don't
falling in the
have
ground,
nerves
I
at the
believe.
start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to
Pay
play.
attention to shit
So
like
finding
that.
a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's
He
what
was
all the
almost
guys
a
are looking
corner.
for.
A pretty big opening there on first down. 8 yards up to the 33. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it
I know
8
we blitz when you less than 3.
2. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. On second down, Jacobs. And he is met quickly in the backfield.
I seen the hole open up. I'm like, nah, we going in there.
10-0 the score after 1.
I'm like, nah, we going in there. Done a bunch of quads. Done for 6. I'm gonna do overload.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Working from the gun, it's Carr. Got a man.
Damn, somebody couldn't get over there in time to get in there.
He gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. Solid gain of 18 and a Raider first down.
Watch left, watch left, watch left.
From midfield,
somebody fucked him up. Look at the
and the tip there altered the ball.
I love that they all be doing that too.
It'll be second down.
Gun empty.
And that's one he's got to be happy.
That's the wrong time to do it, man.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there.
You gotta get JJ Watt in the backfield.
Got a couple more downs to play with.
Come here.
And he gets this inside the 35.
I'm mad. They working. They working.
The pickup goes for 16.
Deeper in the season, they know more your plays.
They can move the football.
They watch, they scout.
A nice route, able to look it in, and picks up the first down.
I'm gonna run you over.
On 1st and 10, here's Carr.
Oh, right there.
This is caught. And all the way in. Touchdown, Oakland. John Ross, his 2nd touchdown on the season, as they are now on the board here in the first half.
Oh.
As a fan, is there anything prettier than a
well-executed
post route?
No, it's a thing of beauty, especially when it's done like that for a touchdown.
The throw, the catch, and how about the run after to get it to the end zone?
Extra point splits the
about to run the
uprights.
clock out.
And
We ain't got
cut
no.
it to 3 at 10.
We're not getting the ball back.
So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. This is taken at his 4. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Niggas want to be
getting ready to go again on offense. He's played a pretty clean first half, a touchdown, no interceptions.
Frankly, that's what they expect out of him. They want to see the ball thrown and thrown well, and he's able to do that and put it in the end zone. They'd love to see more of that before this game finishes. But right now, he's got his team in a good spot.
A good spot, maybe looking for touchdown pass number 2 here in the 2nd quarter.
I don't need no more running backs down here. I do not need Jackson to be the main running back.
Run, it's a first down.
When it all matters.
And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him the football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit.
Some of these
get him
niggas
out in the open
line,
field
bro.
into some space.
Gonna come back to
plays to his
Hana.
strengths the best and keeps him out of it
I'm
where
going
all
to
the
skinny
big
pulls.
boys are. You know, make someone miss in the open field.
Let's get it. 24 is the mic. Watch the run. Watch the run. 24 is the Marvin Orbit. It's our time. It's our time. 24 is the mic.
Throwing on 2nd and 14. Newton. The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins.
We out, baby. We out, baby. We out, baby.
Hopkins, he's all
Stop playing with this, man. San Antonio Spurs last season. Drop a like in the motherfucking comment section. Drop a like and then drop a like in the comment section.
And his guys are going to add on to their lead.
DeAndre Hopkins is the new Larry Fitzgerald.
They can be so tough to defend after the catch.
Had nothing to do with the slant. It had something to do with the skinny
really,
post.
What gets set up there is how quickly everything happens. Ball's out of the hands of the passer.
We're not worried about nothing. Our defense got this. It's 12 from home.
Into the end zone.
We don't need no more.
Point after, right down the middle.
We reaching all quarters. We about to go into the playoffs soon. We're gonna have that little break. Make sure get my guys right.
Now the Oakland offense heading back onto the field to take over. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
He was gone.
Run on 1st down gets him a couple up to the 27. Tackle made there by the safety, Derwin James. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Now Carr. This is caught
These
by
niggas running some
Antonio
routes
Brown.
right now, man.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. A pickup of 10, and it's enough for an Oakland first down.
Come on, Antonio Brown. You're not even in the league no
37
more.
on 1st and 10.
Check. Lucky.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. A 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
We're looking bad out here tonight.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up
Looking
a nice
very
solid
bad out
gain.
here tonight,
The
boys.
disadvantage of blitzing often
I need y'all to
alters the
come
normal
like
spacing
y'all
and
know.
fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this
Act
one
like
is
y'all know.
incomplete.
Spin my observation
They came out here for a reason and a purpose to win the game. Yes.
Offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with
not over.
Doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
Yeah, I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the second quarter. A lot of time to change things.
Let's go. Run out of bounds, B.
Complete. It's Jacobs.
Give me that ball, boy.
To go in his first half
on
EA Sports.
Give me that rock.
We'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando.
Stay conservative.
Stats and scores.
Read options.
Going on here around the NFL.
We're going to die at the last second. We'll take that.
And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on in the end zone for a touchback. Philip Lindsay and the rest of the offense heading back out. He's only had a couple of carries. I mean, when you've got a horse like this, second quarter, you got to start to ride that horse a little more, don't you?
Choppy feet.
You can't just neglect him. He's got to touch it and off
61.
it in order to get maximum out of him. Typically, these types of backs, it's the accumulation of carries, and that's when you see the damage as the game goes on.
They falling asleep.
They're going to try to get him into the flow.
Choppy feet. Oh, yeah, we take that. That's a man right there.
It's a first down.
That's a man right there.
Well, partner, for a few years there, we thought this read option play was going to take over the whole NFL. It seemed like everyone was using it. But it has been scaled back considerably in the last few seasons, mainly because people are worried about their quarterbacks getting hit. But when you call it at the right time and you use it properly, you see the type of gains you can get. A nice chunk of yardage there by the quarterback.
20. I'm letting you know right now, you express. Check 99. 20.
Now a first down throw for Newton. He's got Fuller.
Oh, excuse me.
And he'll be
He's a man for that. He's a man for that.
11 more yards that go around. A first down as well. Newton now closing in on a 200-yard first half through the air. It's 1st and 10. They'll set up the screen here to Justin Jackson.
I needed him to block.
Taking it across midfield
That's all I needed from him.
45. Back-to-back nice plays,
on,
12 yards that time and a first down.
Show us why you're the main bull. I'm going to drop it off to the other main bull.
On first down, Newton. Flush to his right. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. Actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
Now you use your timeouts. This is how you use your timeouts wisely. You may have to go for the field goal.
As the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half.
We're going to go skinny pulls.
The line to gain is the 33.
Run them out. Get that quarterback D-line. We're going to go under. He about to murder them up top. They don't got nobody over there for real. Don't got nobody over there for real. Oh, that's
sacked. Get to Newton and take him down for the sack.
Oh man, that was gonna be a dive.
Called for by the offense as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. On 4th down, here's Sam Martin on to kick it away. Back deep, Antonio Brown.
Can I make a field goal from here?
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the knee, get out of here, regroup. But how will the head coach and his staff approach halftime?
Come on,
Will they be angry?
I need y'all niggas right back. Y'all getting the ball, right?
Will they be calm? Will they just
right back?
Who knows? I'd love to be a fly on the wall for this.
Appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Out comes the Raiders offense. They'll go on offense first to start quarter number 3. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though.
There, baby.
Were made in that locker room.
and I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive, and we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Carr going to give it to Jacobs, and they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. Call that a loss of 5 yards on the play, and it'll make this a 2nd and long. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. On 3rd and long, it's Carr. And this is caught, but I don't think he stayed in bounds. No, he didn't. It's incomplete.
There you go.
The throw took him past the boundary, and it's 4th. So coming up empty here to start the 3rd quarter. Already 2 scores down. Got to be careful.
Yeah, I did notice, though, that the captain of the defense patted the quarterback on the helmet on his way out, pretty much letting him know, we know the pressure's on us. We're going to go out there and try and hold serve for you while you figure it out over here on the sidelines.
And let's shift our attention to Will Fuller. Good day for him so far here in the 3rd quarter. He's hit pay dirt once, over 100 yards, but hey, it's the 3rd quarter. He's thinking, I want more, right?
He wants more, and it just increases the confidence of his team because every play he makes, that means his quarterback is really feeling good about throwing the football. Probably feels like he can't throw an incomplete pass when he throws it to him right now.
Yeah, he's looking really sharp. The catch and run good for 18 and a first down.
Everything got to be smart.
One play has him to the 37 here for 1st and 10.
2 dreadlock maniacs out there.
On 1st and 10, it's Lindsey. He's got the first down and more past midfield.
Beautiful.
And he's going to get this into
Wish I could be able to see you develop into a great running back.
18 and a new set of downs. So they go pass, now they go run, and 2 plays resulting in really nice pickups.
It certainly sounds like a 50-50 deal, doesn't it? Sounds like great balance.
That was a
well, you know what all those coaches have told us over the years, Brandon, that balance is? It means doing what you want to when you want to. That play calling is working very well for them right now.
On 1st down,
Coach Rock.
Lindsey. That's what we're used to seeing from
Coach
him
Rock,
right there.
man.
Plays like that, why he's number 4 in the league in terms of receiving yardage.
Able to make adjustments all along the way. Doesn't matter where he lines up, where he releases from. Working his way into the secondary, figures out defenses and finds weak spots in order to get open.
Here's a carry for the fullback. That's Anthony Sherman. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Throwing on 2nd down. Newton.
Oh, come on, grab it.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the second half.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard.
I'll take it.
So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
Somebody give me the rock.
Enough players nowadays, and when they have these types of kicks, then no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
Derrick Carr and the Raiders set for their next possession. How do you break down his game so far? Just the 1 touchdown pass, but sometimes the touchdown pass stat category, that doesn't tell the whole story.
It really doesn't. Not until you balance it with the error side. You know, and in this case, he hasn't thrown any interceptions. So a lot of people would call this almost a pedestrian game, kind of a bus driver game. But that's just really wrong. Being a bus driver is a good thing if you're running a football team, because that means you're in control and you're you're taking your team to the right places.
That was a good route.
Pretty solid. A pickup of 10, and it's enough
That was
for an
a
Oakland
great
first
route.
down. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Here's Carr. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete.
Man, you in the chat, drop a comment. Like,
3 quarters have come and gone. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion.
not trying to get dotted right here.
Carr down to throw.
I need that.
Try to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. Derwin James with a pick. The 20, 10, and this results in 6. Touchdown.
When do we go undefeated, man? You watching this right now?
They've been suffocating.
Might not even drop today.
On defense. They were
So congratulations if you're in here.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they try
went to the wrong player.
and beating them to the punch each and
I'll
every
take it
time.
though.
This was a defense that was well prepared.
And they turned the pick 6 into a pick 8 with that 2-point
Pick
conversion.
8.
I love how you upsell. That is outstanding right there. What a
Pick
big-time play. Big switch in how this game was going, and then
This will be taken in at the 1.
Come here, boy.
And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about
All
the
up
23-yard
kicks,
line.
man. 28, that easy. Alright.
And now Oakland ready to take the field. Carr and the Raiders come up 1st and 10 at their own 23. Now
Ooh, got him.
Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. So a nice job to break the 1 tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. Now it looks like we've got a Raider
Everybody
here
taking knee. That's not funny.
While the training staff works on him,
Not funny.
we'll step aside and be right back.
Oh my gosh.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. They will run the draw with Jacobs. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with 3rd down
He's
now
not
looming.
ready.
frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
And here
Cool,
comes
not let
throw
me
number
switch.
1 for
Give
the
me that.
backup QB. They find some open field here. And they get the football. They'll set up shop at their own 49-yard line. When the rookie QB gets his first touchdown pass, that's one you put in the trophy case. First career interception, that's going to be one he wants to forget.
Yeah, and he's not going to go ask for the football, right? Yeah, you can keep that one. The key for him, what does he learn from it? When he watches the tape, does he have an answer right now where he already understands what mistake he made? That's what the coaches are going to want to know. And that's what they'll grill him on and see how he grows from it.
We got head. Everybody scoot up. Head. Wahoo. 52 is the mic right here, over there, right? 52 is the mic. Wild Bill.
From the 44, Newton.
Get off
left
me.
side, he's got it complete. And
Like, if they chase him, what's his name?
It's
It's
a yard or
over.
two shy of the 30.
He ranked
A gain
32.
of 13, it's a first down. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They'll run. It's Lindsey. And an alley to run. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. And he's got it all the way down to the 12-yard line. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
Let's put him on the bus.
On first down, right back to Lindsey.
Let's go.
And he'll take it into the end
Let's go.
zone
Back
for a
up.
touchdown. Philip Lindsey, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And his guys find a way to stretch that lead. Pinheiro now to add the extra point.
The touchdown was scored by the runner, but the offensive line, they feel like it's theirs. They blocked that one up perfectly, allowed him easy access to the end zone.
It's amazing.
So after the touchdown, Martin now on to kick this one away.
You trying to get everybody break something.
This will be fielded at the 8.
Come here.
And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
We ready.
Derrick Carr getting set and ready to go again on offense here. And that interception that ended their previous drive likely also ended any shot they had at victory.
Yeah, long road back from here, no doubt about that one. But let's face it, if you're going to go out there and compete, you want to try and end on a strong note, don't you?
Absolutely. It won't end in a victory like you said, but they can maybe take something positive out of this one. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Now Carr. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
I'm happy my guy.
That one good for 13 and a Raider first down. Carr now a perfect 8 for 8 to start the second half. Not bad. 1st and 10. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Joey Bosa has now recorded 10 sacks on the season.
Superb.
Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Throwing on 2nd and long. Carr. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. J.J. Watt, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
Check, watch 54, watch 54. Get that quarterback at all costs.
From the gun, it's Carr. He's going
to
let it fly.
Let's go.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Nasir Adderley. And the return stops just a little bit shy of midfield at the 48-yard line. All smiles and high fives on that defensive sideline. That interception will cap off what was truly a tremendous performance.
Yeah, if you can hold a team to 7 points in the NFL, that's the kind of day that you feel really good about. Now, I do know a few guys are going to think to themselves, held them to 7. If we made one more play, could have had our shutout.
The free safety roaming all the way up to the line of scrimmage to make that stop.
How about his ability to trust his eyes and figure out it was not a pass play and go fast towards the line of scrimmage in order to make that tackle?
Where's 52? Watch 52. 52's the mic. I'm scared. Hey.
Newton.
Check 50. Check 50.
I waited,
He's got a first down and more inside the 30.
I waited.
21 yards there on 3rd down.
Here we go.
He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more...
Lindsey lost the football. And the Raiders pick it up. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
This is a switch.
The psychology of the game never ceases to amaze me because you would think there would never be a fumble from what we hear from coaches all the time, right?
And how much they practice not fumbling.
Come here, boy.
Practice it, preach it, talk about it all the time. You would think no one would ever turn it over. Yet they are humans out there running around, and we just saw another one.
Opportunistic by the defense. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Here's Carr to throw.
No.
And he can't get away. Carr is going to go down, that is a safety. Things are just going from bad to worse now. It's a safety that does him in here,
home.
And that is one frustrated offensive unit.
They can't get out from under their own shadow right now. I mean, I know this is the NFL, but could you imagine a college crowd right now? Imagine what they'd be doing. They'd be chanting, "Start the bus," because they think this one is over.
Yeah, this ain't over.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When you go to the backup, let him get some time.
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row that were blown.
Hey man, listen, if you enjoyed this, drop a like, comment, subscribe. If you're new, you're probably seeing this probably in like September. Madden 21 probably going to be dropping soon.
Why didn't you do that?
Last
and they
season,
all looked at me and said,
Madden 20.
Just don't really do that in the NFL.
Make sure y'all showing love and support, man.
And we just
And
play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations, they will take them out, but for the most part,